Good evening. My name is Aaron Ruby, and I just wanted to give you a real quick message tonight. I had a conversation with someone the other day, or a brother of mine at a coffee shop, and we were talking about the end of the world and the second coming of Christ. And it's one of those things where it's like, when you really deep it, it's terrifying. And we were laughing about it and then like going into like detail, because you hear so many things about it. But at the end of the conversation, I just became really sober really quick getting in the car and just kind of came to realize like, man, Jesus tells us the world is going to end. The second coming of Christ will happen. And man, it's sobering. There's so many different reasons, but the idea of a God loving you so much that he will discipline you, but yet still give you a choice, it's not fathomable to me. But the scary side of it is salvation is a free gift, but Christ's investment in us is not. And it says it really clearly in Peter 4 when it says living for God. Christ suffered physical pain. You must arm yourselves with the same attitude he had and be ready to suffer too. For if you have suffered physically for Christ, you have finished with sin. You won't spend the rest of your lives chasing your own desires, but you will be anxious to do the will of God. You've had enough in the past of the evil things that godless people enjoy, their immorality and lust, their feasting and drunkenness, and their wild parties, which in other translations says orgies, and the terrible worship of idols. And as we were sitting in this coffee shop, my brother also made a massive point, and he was like, I'm scared of missing out on Jesus. This brother's quite new to his faith, but he was like, a statement that hit me so hard was like, I said, I'm scared of missing out on Jesus. And it hit me, because man, Christ is there, Christ wants you, Christ loves you. But then I said to him, my follow-up question was, are you scared of missing out on the world? And he was like, yes. And that was a massive distinguisher, because it shows what our fear is in. Is our fear of, we're going to miss out on the world? Are we going to miss out on that party? Are we going to miss out on that drink? Are we going to miss out on that relationship? Or are we going to miss out to the end of the world? Are we going to miss out on heaven for our own flesh desires? And Peter says it very clearly, and then goes on to say in 1 Peter 4, chapter 7, the end of the world is coming. Therefore, be earnest and disciplined in your prayers. Most important of all, continue to show deep love for each other, for love covers a multitude of sins. And I think this encapsulates the conversation that we were having. It's because there's a pull and there's a tug and a pull and push kind of dynamic, but the root of it is Christ is coming, and he's coming again. And the scary part is just not being a part of it. And I really empathize with my brother when he said I'm scared of missing out on the world. I think that's the majority of it. I think a lot of us have that same mindset. A lot of us have that same attitude. I think there's something so much better that is waiting. So much better that is waiting for us. Good evening. So living for God, 1 Peter 4 says it very clearly, to leave our own desires behind. To leave our life behind. We have to die to ourselves to follow Christ. And yet, where is our fear? Is our fear in the idea of missing out on the world or missing out on Christ? Because Christ is coming again. And that should be really bloody scary. Because there is a point to where none of this will matter. I'll pray to Jesus tomorrow. I'll give my life to Christ next week. I like the idea of God, but changing my life, like I promise you, you are so loved. I love you, whoever you are. And Christ loves you so much more than I ever could from a human body standpoint. So just remember, where is your fear? Is it fear of missing out of this world? Or like my brother, are you scared of missing out on Jesus? So I just want to pray with you real quick, if you could pray with me. Lord, I thank you so much for just your heart, Lord. A God that can love us so much, that is still willing to discipline us because he loves us so much. Lord, I pray over my brother and sister watching this, Lord, that they know you. And if they don't, Lord, then just reveal deeper in their heart what this life is truly about, Lord. And show them your love. And if my brother and sister do follow you, Lord, I just pray over their mind and their heart and their feet that they can come to understand of where their fear is at, Lord. Because, Lord, you're such a good God that has so much to offer in this world. But we need to realize you for who you are. And that is the Lord and Saviour of our lives. So Jesus, you're the light of the world. Have mercy on us.